How to serve static files in Flask. So this is embarrassing. I've got an application that I threw together in Flask and for now it is just serving up a single static HTML page with some links to CSS and JS. And I can't find where in the documentation Flask describes returning static files. Yes, I could use render_template, but I know the data is not templatized. I'd have thought send_file or URL_for was the right thing, but I could not get those to work. In the meantime, I am opening the files, reading content, and rigging up a response with appropriate MIME type. Someone want to give a code sample or URL for this? I know this is going to be dead simple.
In production, configure the HTTP server, gigs, Apache, etc. in front of your application to serve requests to /static from the static folder. A dedicated web server is very good serving static files efficiently, although you probably won't notice a difference compared to Flask at low volumes. Flask automatically creates a /static/path column file name root that will serve any file name under the static folder next to the Python module that defines your Flask app. Use URL_for to link to static files, URL_ for static, file name equals js/analytics.js. You can also use send_from_directory to serve files from a directory in your own root. This takes a base directory and a path, and ensures that the path is contained in the directory, which makes it safe to accept user-provided paths. This can be useful in cases where you want to check something before serving the file, such as if the logged-in user has permission. Do not use send_file or send_static_file with a user-supplied path. This will expose you to directory traversal attacks. Send_from_directory was designed to safely handle user-supplied paths under a known directory, and will raise an error if the path attempts to escape the directory. If you are generating a file in memory without writing it to the file system, you can pass a bytecode object to send_file to serve it like a file. You'll need to pass other arguments to send_file in this case, since it can't infer things like the file name or content type.
If you just want to move the location of your static files, then the simplest method is to declare the paths in the constructor. In the example below, I have moved my templates and static files into a subfolder called web. Static_URL_path equals removes any preceding path from the URL, i.e. the default /static. Static_folder equals web/static to serve any files found in the folder web/static as static files. Template_folder equals web/templates. Similarly, this changes the templates folder. Using this method, the following URL will return a CSS file. And finally, here's a snap of the folder structure, where flask_server.py is the Flask instance.
You can also And this is my favorite, set a folder as static path, so that the files inside are reachable for everyone. With that set you can use the standard HTML.
I'm sure you'll find what you need there, this URL. Basically you just need a static folder at the root of your package, and then you can use URL_ for static, file name equals foo.bar, or directly link to your files with this URL. Edit, as suggested in the comments, you could directly use the /static/foo.bar URL path, but URL_ for overhead, performance-wise, is quite low, and using it means that you'll be able to easily customize the behavior afterwards, change the folder, change the URL path, move your static files to S3, etc.